Howdy, and Sonic themed video. I wanted to do a thoughts on Sonic Frontiers for a while, been planning about this, and I really like Sonic if no one knows about this already. I know my channel might seem like it's focused around like the Undertale characters and the Undertale community, but I'm more of a Sonic fan than an Undertale fan. But let's get straight to it. Sonic Frontiers is gonna come out this October 12th, I think? November? I don't remember really. But I at least pre-ordered it once it was available. Right when it was available, I pre-ordered it instantly. You know? The first reveals of it, I liked it actually. The first reveals of it. I know it was critical, but look, I'm a hardcore Sonic fan, but also kind of a casual. It's a bit weird, because I can say this, right? I enjoyed Forces. People are gonna kill me over this. But Forces, I know it was a bad game, but it at least did its point of giving me some enjoyment. The controls weren't, like, fun to play with. Like, I mean, it was fine, but I at least had some enjoyment from the game and so on and so forth. I played it and I had fun. Good on with it. Sonic Frontiers, on the other hand, I'm just hyped for it for the like they want to call it open zone and stuff like that. But it's, I have 6 points that's gonna be coming up now. Okay, story. We don't know that much about the story so far, but we know that seemingly, I'm a bit confused at this, because seemingly everyone is supposed to lost their memories, if I remember correctly. Sonic has to discover more about himself and others. But he seems to still retain some of his memories, because when he sees Amy, he goes like, "Amy?" You know, like it's a bit odd. So I'm interested where the story goes, and I know we got someone from the comics also running the story. I don't know what role he's in, either like he's the lead writer or just a helping hand, but the story looks promising, at least better than Forces, whatever. I can tell you that I may enjoy Forces as a game, but the story was not that nice. Music, I've not heard that much about music. They actually put this on the Sonic channel. They had Sonic Frontiers and this band. The song sounded cool, but I don't know if that's gonna be used inside of the game or not. But you know, I hope we get cool music, because for what I've heard from people who have been playing the game and stuff like that, is it's calming or more orchestral, I think. Well, when it's like when you're in the open zone area, but it's slowly become more helpful the more areas you unlock. I don't know if that's true or not, but like, it sounds cool. It really sounds cool. Levels. This caused a bit of tension in the Sonic community. The levels, cyberspace levels specifically, the special stages, where they reused levels from Sonic Generations Unleashed and maybe more, right? Some segments at least, right? Some segments are similar to others, but like, how do I say? I think there's only small segments. I don't think that's the whole level, you know? I think it's like the one city stage where you can take an alternate path which is fully original. I think those are gonna be added to the like Green Hill and Sky Sanctuary and so on and so forth, those kind of levels. Of course, there's gonna be some tad bits that are similar to other levels, but I think they're only using a few assets. I don't think the whole level is gonna be built around like a copy paste of like Unleashed or Generations. I mean, even then, I think it's fine because it's a special stage, won't really affect the whole game. The meat and like the whole game is centered about the open zone and the you know, enemies and the fights we're gonna be doing. I really like the enemies, I can tell you that. I'll get there, you know, in a minute. Gameplay. From what we've seen from gameplay, is that people like, there's a setting you can change like I think this wasn't the top speed, or it was like how your turning speed is, how much, how strong your turning is, and you can adjust basically the controls of Sonic. which sounds extremely nice because the control of Sonic in the past few Sonic games, like Sonic Forces, for example, was not really fun. Well, was awkward to play with, at least. And Sonic Forces, example-wise, you would hold forward for like maybe 3 seconds. He would go from having like low pace, but after those 3 seconds, he would just fly, like just go with the Mach 5, right? And it wouldn't help it when you were playing like levels that were just like downhill, because when you were going and you want like to skip a part of the level, you want to like jump across the whole level, you could just fly through the whole thing, right? Or you might fly across the stage, or you might just, there's a small platforming section in Forces which, you know, that momentum, well, quote unquote momentum, that pacing got you most of the time flinged off the stage and killed, which wasn't really fun, because that's the game's fault, not my fault, you know. Which means you had to take things super slow at times, because Sonic goes from sluggish to extremely fast, which I think they've seemingly fixed here in Sonic Frontiers, where you can also see a bit of momentum. There's one clip where he's like going down a hill and then up. You can see him going fast and then slow, which is nice. I don't know how much momentum is going to be added to it. There's also this animation. The animations are looking nice, at least. I didn't really have a complaint. I didn't have a problem with the animations, really, with the first teaser. I didn't notice it actually until people pointed it out. But I like it when Sonic goes off a ramp or something like that. In the sense, he does a flip. Like he does a back flip or a front flip. I don't know what he does, some sort of animation whenever you go off a ramp. Like let's say you're in a valley and you go up the right of the valley and up in the sky. He starts rotating in the air. I like that. That looks cool. I like those small details. But added with small details, seemingly they're going like fully small details. Example-wise, like the footprint in the sand area, and I'm assuming there's gonna be a snow area. I hope there's a snow area. That'd be cool. Where there's gonna be footprints and even interactions. I hope with like the environment around you. That'd be cool to do. Puzzles to unlock things. Right? They seem too simple. I think too simple. I don't know what to think of them. They're not complicated. I mean, of course, it's all about beating the enemy, or running around the open zone and having fun, and not mostly. It's not a puzzle game after all. But at least they could put some sort of difficulty, some like I have to think ahead. Example-wise, stuff like that. I mean, we've not seen all the puzzles. We've seen only tad bits, or like it's a homing attack, or it's the loop cycle, whatever it's called. Yeah, they could take inspiration from Breath of the Wild. I know people are against this, but I mean, Breath of the Wild has some good puzzles that make you actually think, like, where should I take this metal part, or where should I put this with the magnetic, ability. Enemies. Let's get on to them. Enemies, I like them a lot. Their designs, they're cool. I like the giant enemies that you'll be able to scale and beat them. Although, even though the gameplay is varied, and you can do different combos and different ways to beat the enemies, they still seem simple. Like, okay, you're gonna go like, what do you mean simple? I mean, like, okay, let's take the, the big bosses from the teasers we've gotten. Like this one big boss that you can scale up, that he shoots rings down his arms, I think. And you dash up him. Yeah, you only attack, like, his head. And you go on with that. And with the enemies, you just attack them normally. You punch them or do a combo, they die, and you move on. Of course, it's different than just mashing the B button over and over on a badnik that just stands still and does not do anything, you know? I like that it varies, but I wonder how they stated there's a hard mode. I'm gonna play the game on hard mode. I want to see if it's actually challenging, because that's what I want. I want to at least be a bit dreading, or at least die in a Sonic game that is not the game's fault of me being flung out of the stage, I mean, this comes from a fan. This comes from a Sonic fan whose favorite Sonic game is Sonic Colors. I shouldn't really talk about like in the Sonic Colors. They just mashing the B button and they die. You know, so there's no enemies to really fight. But nonetheless, bosses, enemies want more. I mean, we talked about the story and stuff like that, but I just assume. I wonder how it's gonna pan out, at least. So yeah. There should be mini games. I've heard there's a fishing mini game, where you can collect. Yeah, actually, you can buff Sonic like an MMO character. I've heard with these like with life and like abilities and skills and so on. That's cool. I like those. I genuinely love those kind of MMO level up systems. Those, because I'm in love with games that give me like, you can level up this skill and you can go on this route and do whatever, so on and so forth. I love those kind of customizations. It's kind of the only things that really drives me to play an MMO. They go like, I can like level up and customize and do a build and stuff like that and go on and so forth. Yeah, but this is a $60 game now rather than the 41 like Sonic Forces, and I pre-ordered this for $70, I think, 70 euros, around that. So I'm genuinely hyped up for this game. I'm going in with it's not high expectations. I'm going in with hype. I'm going in and I'm gonna enjoy this game. I'm gonna have fun, right? Because that's kind of the thing I go in with every Sonic game. I go like, alright, new Sonic game. Let's enjoy this. I'm gonna have fun with this. Let's go ahead. Let's have some fun. Let's do a bit of gaming, you know? And if I really like it, I might just speedrun the stages, because that's what I've been doing with Sonic Colors since the Wii until now. When did it come out? 2010? 12? I don't remember. From that till now, I've been playing it non-stop. Sonic Colors Ultimate, I've not been playing that much. I have the disc of Sonic Colors, which I just play. I just boot it up on the Wii and just play it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My thoughts on Sonic Frontiers, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.